Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, welcome. My name is Ryan Stanley, and this is the first official episode slash audioblog slash podcast called Be Patient, Be Present, Be Joyful. I'm not sure what this is going to be. I think in general it could be considered a podcast. The reason I named it so many things is my intention is to place something weekly on my website, thoughts about life and my perspective on it. And hopefully, on some level, it will help others on their own journey of awesomeness. I don't plan these to be very long, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, depending on my day, depending on my mood. Brief background about myself. I am currently 42 years old, second oldest of 10. I am a life and leadership coach. I coach humans of all sizes, ages, demographics. Basically, people who are interested in getting clear on who they prefer to be, recognizing that they have more potential in life, and for whatever reason, based on their own past experiences, based on limiting beliefs, based on fears, based on attachments to specific outcomes, are not performing or living at an optimal way. So I connect with them weekly, sometimes monthly, and help them do a gut check, get clarity, efficiency, accountability, forward momentum, joy, freedom, awareness, any of the things that we are all seeking. They do the work. I use the coaching process to help them do that work on their own. The title of this show is Be Patient, Be Present, Be Joyful. The reason for that is it is a concept that I've been working on for the past year or so. It's pretty simple. I'm in the process of writing a book on it, and so it's another part of this journey here. I'm going to document the release and publication of this book. Will be coming up in the next couple months. And so I appreciate you guys joining me. Today, I'm just going to break it down. You can find out more information with it. If you're finding this, by the way, on, iTunes or any of the other podcast things out there, Stitcher. If you find me on Twitter, if you find me on Facebook, if you found me on Instagram, you can also check me out on ryanstanley.com. ryanstanley.com. But enough about me. Real quick, let's talk about be patient, be present, be joyful. You are a creator, meaning you create in everything you're doing. Right now, I'm creating a dude in his office recording a podcast. If I stand up, I'm creating a dude in his office standing up recording a podcast. If I make a sandwich, I'm creating a sandwich. By speaking, I'm creating words. By writing things down, I'm creating sentences. I've become an author. Where this gets tricky is if I'm sad, I'm creating a sad person. If I'm happy, I'm creating a happy person. If I'm stressed, I'm creating a stressful person in that moment. So you are a creator, I am a creator, we are all creators on some level. So once you understand this concept, then at any moment, if we're living a life that is not serving us or is not feeling like it's in a place of comfort or that aligns with who we are, our values, or who we decide we want to be, there's an opportunity for us to recognize that we're creating that person and take responsibility for that and decide to create another person instead. It may be temporary and it may be a moment, but when the intention is there, and the practice is there, and the discipline is there of deciding who you want to create on a regular basis, it starts to happen more often. And you start to build that muscle of awareness and choice. And the more you do that, the more you start to live on purpose and align with your purpose. Once you decide what your purpose is, it makes more sense to try to align with it as often as possible from my perspective. So how do we do that is the question, right? Ryan, is it that simple? Oh, well, let me just create a happy person. I had a really shitty day, but instead I'm just going to create a happy person. Well, the short answer is yes, it's possible, and that's the intention. But again, it takes practice and it takes muscles to be built. So, from my recent plan of attack, my recent experience, the way to do that has been to be patient, be present, be joyful. So 1, be patient. If you're stressed, if you are waiting for something or you're unhappy, typically it's because you're not happy with what's happening right now in your life. And you either, you wish it was different and you want it to be different now. You want it to be different before now. You want something outside of yourself to change. So be patient. If you decide that whatever it is that you want to change or to occur in the future is definitely happening as a fact, if you decide that's a fact, you still have to take the action to be part of creating that reality. But if you decide and truly own that that's a fact, whatever it is that you're waiting on, whether it be joy, whether it be money, whether it be a relationship, whether it be any of these things, peace of mind, if you decide that it's a fact that exists already in the future, then just be patient. Decide that I'm going to create in this moment a patient person. When you feel like you've been patient, when you feel like you are patient, you're no longer waiting on something. I'm here. So while I'm here and I'm not waiting, I might as well be present. Be patient, be present. Create a present person. There really is no future. There really is no past. There's only now. You can't be in any other places. I'm not a scientist. I don't truly understand quantum physics. But in fact, there's probably aspects of what I'm saying that are not true from a quantum level. You can be in different places you are, in different places you are in the past and the future. I think we only see it as linear, but it's actually very different. Some brief understanding that I have, some random information I've seen on the interweb. Cannot necessarily call it true or truth. But do your own research. Life's an adventure. There's a whole thing out there called Google. But for the perspective of this conversation, be present. There is now. There's only now. Look around you. Breathe. You are surrounded by awesomeness. If you have the ability to sit and listen to this conversation right now that I'm having with you, you are in an amazing place. You're living in a time when technology is moving so fast that you can get information about anything you want at any point with the very little exertion of effort. Look around. Feel the oxygen that's pumping through your veins. Look at the nature that surrounds you. Trees are outside growing just for you right now. Leaves are creating oxygen so that you can breathe and live. Gravity pulls water down from mountains. You likely have running water. And this isn't like hey, at least I have running water. At least I have gravity and oxygen. This is, you have running water and oxygen and gravity. You live an amazing life. You have consciousness. You're not just some meat suit. You're a person who lives in choice. Decide who you want to be and be it. Recognize all of the awesomeness and abundance that is surrounding you literally in every single second of your life. It doesn't always feel that way because we let our fears and thoughts get in the way. But as my favorite author, Napoleon Hill, says, mind control is a result of self-discipline and habit. You either control your mind or it controls you. There is no halfway compromise. Be present. Create a present person. Right now is all you have at this moment. What do you want to do with it? Be patient. I'm not waiting on anything anymore. Be present. I am here now. I love life. I'm blessed to live. Be joyful. If you're going to be here, you're going to be now. You have a moment to realize who you are. You've breathed. Be joyful. You can choose your thoughts. Choose your feeling. Is it that simple all the time? If you had a really terrible day, some things that can be judged as terrible happen to us and have effects on us for a long time. But when you sit and stare at it and get caught in the cycle of thought that just brings you down, and physically, emotionally, spiritually, you physically feel down. Choose to be patient. Choose to be present. And then most importantly, well, actually I don't know if that's 100% true, but equally importantly, choose to be joyful. Try a smile. Think of somebody who really brings you joy, whether it be a friend, a family member, your children, an experience that you had. Bring joy to your life. It's free to choose joy. So I don't want to go on forever, but I wanted to give you the gist of things. And I will say that the epilogue to that be patient, be present, be joyful is that every moment is literally a gift. There are so many people who are at the end of their life and they all talk about that life is a gift. There are people who are diagnosed with terminal diseases, and it's then that they start to realize that every moment is a gift. How often are you doing that? And again, this isn't coping. Well, at least every moment is a gift. At least I'm alive. At least I have my health. This is every moment of life is a gift. What are you doing with it? This is your one gift. This is your run at life. You have an opportunity to change the world on some level. Whatever that means to you. That could be your world. That could be the world of people who you surround yourself with. Decide who to be and go be it. Life is a gift. Be patient. Be present. Be joyful. I'm going to try to do one of these once a week. I'd love your thoughts. I'm not sure how to close it. I guess, if you're seeing this on my website, leave comments below. If you're seeing this on any of my social media, please feel free to leave comments as well. I'd love your thoughts. Check it out weekly. You can check me out on, I'm going to have, I guess, check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I may do Snapchat. I'm sorry, I couldn't even remember it. Couldn't even remember the name of the social media, but it's Snapchat. I think I'm going to do that for one of my other businesses, though. Setless Teas. That's a plug. You are appreciated. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this. I look forward to many, many more episodes. And thank you for being you.